Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot calling Golf 4, Juliet Kilo Quebec. You are 5 and 9 plus 5 in the southeast of England. Yeah, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot calling Golf 4, Juliet Kilo Quebec. Yeah, G4JKQ, this is M0JCF. Just to let you know, you're 5 and 9 plus 5 in Sidcup in Kent. The name this end is Mark. Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, Mark. Well, you're 5 and 9 plus about 10. I'll just send an video. I'm running barefoot. How do you got to me at the moment, Mark?
Yeah, barefoot, still 5 and 9 plus 5. Absolutely no difference whatsoever. Sorry, I know you said you're barefoot. I'm just trying to work out if you switched to barefoot or you were barefoot from the beginning. But yeah, 5 and 9 plus 5 into Kent. Back to you.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm going barefoot. I'm just going to switch the video and try to wait a few seconds.
Yeah, G4JKQ M0JCF. Yeah, we're QRX, running about 100 watts this end into a 90-foot long wire. G4JKQ M0JCF. Still listening?
Just outside the seaside town of Cromer. I've registered my permanent holiday home where I have a station here, which I use whenever I come down here, which is quite a lot. Running an old IC 7000 into an RMD about 200 watts out. The antenna is a G5RV. The highest part of it is about 35 feet, but the majority is below 20 feet, and there's only one leg horizontal, and the other leg goes through the trees in all directions, so that's the so you did pick up to 10:15 overnight. From G4JKQ, keep your name for me.
Yeah, Golf 4, Juliet King Queen. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox. Okay, Ted, all understood. I got that you're just outside of Cromer. I actually knew someone in the 1980s that had a holiday home in Cromer, so I know it fairly well. And one of my nephews actually lives in Norwich, not too far away. The G5RV working well with the linear. 5 and 9 plus 10, 5 and 9 plus 10, not a greater leap from running barefoot out of the rig. I say I'm using a 90-foot long wire, and my radio is older, I think, than your IC 7000. I'm using an old Trio Tango Sierra 520 Sierra, and it's an old analog hybrid radio, so no digital display or anything, real old school stuff. So the filtering, etc., isn't as good as it could be. So I've got the RF attenuator on to bring you up out of the noise, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the RF attenuator off. It just brings my noise up, but might give you more of an accurate signal. So on your next over, it will be with me listening with the RF attenuator off. As I say, brings my noise up, but I'll give you more of an accurate signal into this radio. Back to you there, Ted. G4JKQ M0JCF.
I'll keep talking. The power will drop down to about 10 watts, and it will come out for 200. Bear with me a second. Right, that's 200 watts. So what the difference is. And so you try not to repeat your name. And I'll carry on of time here, and quite lucky I've got a fair bit of ground around me, and it's really a home from G4JKQ.
Yeah, G4JKQ, M0JCF. Okay there, Ted, yeah, all understood. The name this end is Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. With the RF attenuator switched off, your 5 and 9 plus 20 running barefoot. With the linear on, your 5 and 9 plus 20 and some change. I would say getting on towards 5 and 9 plus 25, but there's not a lot in it, to be honest. But I'll tell you what there is in it, Ted, is your audio quality goes up appreciably with the linear on. So although there's not so much signal on the meter, you've actually got a lot more audio being carried across, and it's getting across my noise really, really well. Now you're totally readable when running barefoot, but with the amplifier on, it's actually very, very pleasant to listen to, and a lovely audio. This radio is the S model. It's the 520S, around about 1980, and it's the one with 160 meters on it. So the standard 520 didn't have 160. This one does, but of course this one doesn't have any walk bands or anything like that, and you can't go in between bands. You know, it's pretty. I'm pretty sort of stuck with it. But basically, I've got this rig in my garage. All my other rigs are up in the loft. I've got more modern gear up there, but this is down in the garage, and I use this really because it's a lot of fun and it's a bit of a heavy beast, and it also allows me to operate late at night and early in the morning, sort of using, you know, the traditional bands, and that way I don't disturb my wife and daughters, because obviously all of our bedrooms are all beneath the loft, and when I'm up there late at night, early in the morning, of course it means everyone else has to join in with a hobby, whereas out in the garage I can be left alone for half an hour. Back to you there, G4JKQ M0JCF.
Yeah, okay, Mark. Yeah, well, you picked up to 20 over 9, pretty solid, very good. I put the linear back on, and let me just turn the power down a bit. That's just about 200 watts, and the linear just ticking up. Well, it only runs 300 maximum, but I don't like overdriving it. But yes, I've noticed there is a difference in the audio. I don't know why there should be really, but I don't know. Whether it's affecting the AL3, I really don't know, to be honest. Yeah, that radio of yours sounds very, very nice, very punchy, superb quality. I wouldn't say a bad thing about it, Mark. Mark, I'm going to have to go. I've been painting all day, and I've got to go and get some shopping in. And I just took all my dirty painting clothes off, and I'm sat here in my vest and pants, would you believe? And I'm going to go a quick shower and go down to Cobra and get some shopping done. So we can have to make something to eat. I came here yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to do any shopping this week. But we come here most of the summer when we get a chance, and I've been doing it since 2004. A lot of amateurs in and around Chroma, although unfortunately this last year we've had two of my closest amateurs passed away, which is a sad shame there, Mark. Anyway, nice to talk to you down there in Kent, and I appreciate the call. And yeah, conditions are very variable, so it's always interesting to do these tests with somebody that can tell the difference. I haven't got the preambling on this, by the way. That your signal 20 over 9, that's as straight as it is, and the receiver has been calibrated on this, and it is pretty accurate, the S-meter reading. So there we go. Okay, Mark, I'll say 73. I'll put back to you for the final. Thanks for the chat, and keep on rocking with that 520S, lovely radio. M0JCF G4JKQ, bye for your final.
Yeah, G4, Juliet King Queen, M0, JCF returning for that final. Ted, absolute pleasure to speak to you. It was very interesting to work people on 80 metres during daylight as well. It keeps the Europeans away and it makes it a lot easier. I just heard you calling Test into Hack Green and I thought to myself, well, Hack Green can't reply, and although you can see what's happening on a Hack Green, I thought it might be nice to actually sort of jump in and give you a report on your test. And it was nice for you to switch the linear in and out, and for me to switch the RF attenuator in and out as well. I've videoed this, Ted. The idea is I've got a YouTube channel. If you just look up M0 JCF ham radio, and later on this afternoon, before I go to bed this evening, if you don't mind, I'll be putting this one up. But of course, you can actually go there and actually see how this conversation went, and with the button push in and all the rest of it, and gives you a bit more for your logbook there, and for your testing log. So all the very best, mate. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for coming back to me and giving me the time of day, and I look forward to working you again in the near future. And can we just confirm, because I'm using an analog dial and I haven't calibrated this receiver for a while, I've got myself on a frequency of 3.714. If you could just confirm that, and if I'm off slightly, then I can do some adjustments just based on that. But I've got you down as 3.714. But I would imagine you'll be able to give me a confirmation on that and a more accurate report. Other than that, best 73, mate, and I'll speak to you later. Bye bye for now.
Yes, okay, yeah, I can confirm that's the frequency, so it's spot on. And when I've done the shopping and later on today, I'll have a look at that. That'll be interesting. Thanks very much, I appreciate it. But I really wish I got my... I normally record stations. I've got a professional recorder which I use at my main station, and I was going to bring it here and set it up with this radio. I'm sure you know yourself anyway how good your audio is. It really is superb. I've modified the audio in this, as you know, the 7000s, and that's never been very good. But I didn't do the mod that everybody does on the internet. I did a few adjustments and a bit of a mod in the audio stage myself, and what you hear is what you get. Okay, Mark, 73, stay safe, thanks very much, and much appreciated. M0 JCF, Golf 4 Juliet Kilo, Quebec in North Norfolk, signing and closing down. Cheers, mate, take care.
Yeah, G4JKQ. As a final, Ted, I've done a close-up of the meter, and I've, while you was talking, I gave it the RF attenuator in and out, so you can actually see it for yourself. Bye-bye for now, and you take care, enjoy the rest of the afternoon. M0 JCF, also going clear of this frequency. Frequency is clear for use.
Yeah, cheers, mate.